Hi Mahlatsi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Where did we finish? Can you please remind me what is a noun? Try not to look in your book. Try and think about it. Right. So can you please give me an explanation of what is a noun? What is a noun?
A noun is like someone's name. There's different types of nouns.
Yes, but before you tell us what the different types of nouns are, first you need to be able to give us a proper definition, a proper explanation as to what is a noun. Before we get to the examples of nouns, we first need a solid definition.
Okay, a noun is like someone's name, like Anthony, and it's like a place. Like if you say, there's schools, it's not a noun. That's all I want to say.
It is a noun. It's just not a a proper noun if it's not giving you something specific.
Yes, if you say Mondo Primary School, that's a proper noun.
Right. Okay, but before you get to the different types of nouns, I want you to get that definition right. A noun is simply a naming word. It's a naming word. That's all it is. A noun is a naming word. And what does it name? It names people, places, things, and animals. So if it's talking about a person, a place, a thing, or an animal, and it's giving a name to it, it's called a noun. So a noun is a naming word. A word that gives a name to a person, a thing, a place, or an animal is called a noun. A noun you can usually touch and feel with your hand. You can usually see with your eyes, smell with your nose, hear with your ears, taste with your mouth. So if it's that kind of noun that you can see or smell or taste or hear or touch with your hand, it's called a concrete noun. It's concrete because it's physical. You can physically touch it. Yes? If it's the kind of noun that you can feel in your heart or understand with your mind, but you can't touch it in your hands, then it's called an abstract noun. Yes?
Yes.
An abstract noun is usually referring to emotions, like love and hate and sadness and things like that. You can feel love in your heart, you can feel sadness in your heart, you can feel joy in your heart, but you can't touch them with your hand. Right? But if you can't touch it, then it's an abstract noun. What else? So we've got abstract, we've got concrete, and then we've got collective nouns. Collective nouns give names to groups of things.
Yes.
An abstract noun you can't touch with your hand, you can feel in your heart. A concrete noun you can touch with your hands, you can see with your eyes, you can smell, you can taste, or you can hear it. Then it's a concrete noun, right? A collective noun gives a name to a group of things or a group of people, like a pride of lions. A family of lions is called a pride, so it's a pride of lions. A litter of kittens. That speaks to collective noun. Does that make sense? And then the last one is a proper noun. A proper noun is when it gives a specific name. So Mahlatsi is a proper noun because it's talking about a specific girl, you. Tobile is a proper noun because it speaks to a particular person, me. A school is a general noun, but Mondio Primary School is a specific noun, so it's a proper noun. If I say a country, that's just a general noun. But as soon as I say South Africa, then I'm talking about a specific country, then it's a proper noun. So that's what you need to understand about nouns. Nouns are naming words. They give names to people, places, things, and animals. Yes?
Yes.
We have proper nouns, we have concrete nouns, we have abstract nouns, we have collective nouns. Those are the different types of nouns. Maybe we should just do an activity where we're going to differentiate between different types of nouns. Ne? Can you tell us what is a verb?
Okay. A verb is
What is a verb? You just finished marking an activity of verbs. So you should be able to work out a definition based on what you've just done in that activity. What is a verb? What type of word is a verb?
a verb is a naming word. Naming word.
You're totally guessing. Did we not just say that nouns are naming words? Did we not just say a noun is a naming word?
We did.
So how can a verb also be a naming word if a noun is a naming word? Look at your worksheet that you just marked. The words that you put in the blank spaces, what type of words are those? Things that you can what? So what type of a word is a verb?
Something that you could do.
Something that you can do is called a verb. So a verb is a doing word. A verb is a doing word. A noun is a naming word. A verb is a doing word. A noun gives a name to things and people and places. A verb tells us about actions. So anything that you can do is an action. Anything that is an action is a verb, because verbs talk about actions. Verbs are action words. Verbs are doing words. Are we clear?
Yes.
Okay. So I will give you a noun. I'll give you a noun and you will give me a verb so if I say cat, give me an action that a cat can do.
Me could meow.
A cat can meow. So do you understand that meow is a verb because it is what the noun is doing? A noun does a verb. A noun does a verb. Yes? A person, a thing, a person or a thing, or even a place, they become the subject in a sentence, and then the verb is the doing word. A noun, let me give you a noun. Mahlatsi can, give me the verb for Mahlatsi. I'm giving you the noun. Mahlatsi, tell me something that Mahlatsi can do. Mahlatsi can?
Right.
Mahlatsi can write. So you understand that Mahlatsi is the noun in that sentence. Write is the verb. Write is what the noun is doing. Mahlatsi is doing the noun. Mahlatsi is writing. Right? Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Then we give you another noun. The dog is
Barking.
barking. So the dog is the noun, barking is the action. So barking is the verb. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let me give you another noun. Those girls were
Walking.
Those girls were walking. Those girls were walking. So those girls is the noun, and what is the verb in that sentence?
Walking.
Because walking is an action that they can do, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say my mother can
Cook.
My mother can cook. My mother, so mother is the what?
Is the noun.
And then cook is the what?
The verb.
Okay, one more. My best friend was
Happy.
Is happy an action?
No, sorry, said my best friend was running.
Okay, we can accept running. I don't want to use happy because it's a different type of verb. It's a slightly more complicated verb and you're not ready for it yet. So let's use my friend was what? Running, you said.
Running.
Okay, so where's the noun?
The noun is my.
Not my.
Best friend.
Not my. The noun is what?
Best friend.
Just drop the best. We don't need the type of friend. We just need the noun by itself. What's the noun in
My
there?
friend.
Don't give me my. Give me just the noun.
Friend.
So friend is the noun in that sentence. And where's the verb?
The verb is running.
Running, because running is an action, right?
Could I please ask a question?
Yes.
Does it happen using the verb is first and then after the noun is last?
Could the
Playing?
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. So listen to a sentence like this. So you are asking me, is it possible for a sentence to start with a verb instead of with a noun? That's your question, right? Okay.
Yes.
Listen to this sentence. Singing is Tobile's favorite hobby. Singing is Tobile's favorite hobby. Where's the verb?
The verb is singing.
And is it at the beginning of the sentence? So can you
Yes.
see that it's possible to start with the verb? It's possible for a sentence to start with a verb.
Yes.
Okay? So let's use the same sentence. Singing is Tobile's favorite hobby. Where is the noun?
Tobile.
You're calling me by my name. I'm just joking. No, I'm kidding. It was part of the sentence. Okay? So we said singing is Tobile's favorite hobby. So you understand that singing is a verb, but it's at the beginning of that sentence, and then the noun only comes after.
So, if there was no a name, so what were we gonna do?
Okay? So let's find something else. Eating is my dog's favorite thing to do. Eating is my dog's favorite thing to do. So you can see eating is the verb, dog is the noun, but the sentence starts with a verb. Does it make sense? There is no sentence that exists without a noun. Every sentence has a noun, every sentence has a verb, and every sentence has an object. So subject, verb, and object. So the subject of a sentence is usually a noun. So let's talk about adjectives. If a noun is a naming word and a verb is a doing word, what type of word is an adjective?
Information about nouns.
Correct. So an adjective tells us more information about nouns, which means an adjective helps us to describe a noun. It helps us to describe what a noun looks like, or sounds like, or feels like. So an adjective will help to describe a noun for us. So if we are talking about a cat, the adjective that we could use to describe the cat is what? The cat is fat. Does that make sense? So a word that describes a noun is called an adjective. A word that describes a noun or a word that gives us more information about a noun is called an adjective. So an adjective is a describing word. Make sense?
Yes.
I'm going to give you a list of nouns and you're going to give me an adjective to describe the noun. Can we play?
Okay.
Okay, so the noun I'm going to give you is girl. Girl. The girl is? Describe the girl. Give us a word that's going to describe how the girl looks or how the girl, and give us a word that is going to describe or tell us more information about the girl. One word. So the noun I'm giving you is girl. The girl is?
Tall.
The girl is tall. So do you understand that in that sentence the word tall is describing the girl? And girl is the noun. And the word girl is a noun. We know that, right? Because a girl is a person, and any word that gives a name to a person or a thing or a place is a noun, right? So we know that our noun in that sentence is girl, and you have given me an adjective to describe the noun. You have said the girl is tall. So tall is our adjective, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so now in our sentence we have a noun, we have an adjective. Let's add a verb to that sentence. So you now need to tell me what the tall girl is doing. So the tall girl is?
Eating.
Eating. So now our sentence has a noun, a verb, and an adjective, yes?
Yes.
The tall girl is eating. Where is your noun? The tall girl is eating. Where's your noun in that sentence?
The tall girl.
So girl is your noun. So our sentence is the tall girl is eating. What is the verb in that sentence? The tall girl is eating. So eating is our verb, right? And what is our adjective? What is our adjective in that sentence?
Tall.
Yes, good girl. So we understand a noun is a naming word. It names a person, a place, or a thing. We understand that a verb is an action. So it's a doing word. Anything that is an action, anything that you can do is a verb. And we understand that an adjective is a describing word. It will describe the noun for us. The tall girl. We clear? So let's do it with a different sentence. I will first give you a noun. The car. Give me an adjective to describe the car.
Blue.
So the car is blue. Okay? The car is blue. The car is blue. We do have a verb in that sentence already, but it's a verb that refers to a state of being. So is the verb in that sentence, right? It's describing how. So if it tells us how a person or a thing is, and it's talking, so words like is and was and am and will be are verbs, but they are called a different type of verb, which we will get to later. Okay, so let's find a verb for our sentence that says we said the car is blue. So we have our noun and we have our adjective. Now let's see if we can put a verb in that sentence. The car is blue and it was driving very fast. It was moving very fast.
Yes.
The car is blue and it was moving very fast. Happy with that?
Yes.
The car is blue and it was moving very fast. Give me the noun in that sentence.
The car.
Car. Car is your noun. So our sentence again. The car is blue and it was moving very fast. Give me your adjective in that sentence.
Blue.
Blue. So we've got our noun, we've got our adjective. Now find our verb. The car is blue and it was moving very fast. Where's your verb? The car is
Fast.
blue and it was moving very fast. So the verb is what?
Fast.
Fast is not a verb. Fast is not a doing word. A verb is a doing word. A verb is an action. So listen to that sentence again. The car is blue and it was moving very fast. Where's the action? Where's the...
Move.
There we go. So you will be able to now identify your naming words, your doing words, and your describing words, right?
Yes.
A naming word is called a what?
A naming word is called like the name of.
Give me one word. What is a naming word called?
Maklati.
What is a naming word called? I'm giving you the definition. You give me the word. We've spoken about nouns, we've spoken about verbs, and we've spoken about adjectives. So which one is a noun? Which one is a naming word? Between nouns, verbs, and adjectives, which type of word is a naming word?
It's a noun.
Correct. And what word is a doing word? What type of word is a doing word or an action word? What is it called?
It's a verb.
Correct. What type of word is a describing word? A word that tells us more information about a noun is called a what?
Adjective.
An adjective, right.
Yes.
Okay, so remember, a noun is a naming word. A verb is a doing word. And an adjective is a describing word. Yes?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Peace out.